There is so much to be worried about. Deep divers, when you turn on the TV, when you watch the news, there is so much to be worried about, from looming wars to coronavirus to global warming. But when you're in nature, deep divers, like this secret garden, there is absolutely nothing to be worried about. Like, what are we worried about out here? What are we worried about? Absolutely nothing. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in the heart of nature, baby, in the secret garden. We're just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. The cat down the road told me, deep divers, that you're worrying about something, aren't you? I know. So I am sending you tons of worry-free energy. Take that, take that, take that. Deep divers, are you worried about something right now? Is it weighing heavy on your mind? Well, it is, because I get thousands of messages every single day from people who have anxiety, who have a lot of worry right now with everything that's going on the planet. 10 things, deep divers, you are worried about that you shouldn't be. This can change everything. This can change everything. After this video, you will be worry-free. You will be worry-free, anxiety-free. Okay, you might have the occasional panic attack, but it will go away eventually. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? So wonderful deep divers, let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. How I am worry-free right now. How I became anxiety-free too. I used to have panic attacks all the time. I used to have anxiety attacks all the time. And I actually learned how to be worry-free, how to be anxiety-free. I'm about to share it with you. Deep divers, 10 things you are worrying about that you shouldn't. This can change everything. Right now on the planet, a lot is happening. A lot of people are worried. You're looking a little bit shaky, baby. The first thing, deep divers, oh baby, you're worrying about that you shouldn't. This can change everything. Is that mistake you made? I'm worried about it, Ralph. When did it happen? Years ago. And you're still worried? Yes. Okay. That was me along my early journey, deep divers. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. And I'm happy I made them. But when we make a mistake, deep divers, a lot of us, we can't get over it. And somebody actually messaged me about this. They're like, Ralph, I made a massive mistake. I'm worried. What should I do? So I said, okay, just wait for the new video. There is something, deep divers, called the 30% rule. And the 30% rule is the time that other people give us to make a point, compared to the time we think we actually have. And most people think they only have 30% of the time that other people give them. And therefore, they act quickly, hastily, and make an ass of themselves. Deep divers, I'm here to tell you, we got all night, and we got all day, okay? So, this also applies to confidence, okay? As a psychologist, a lot of us, we think we only have 30% of the time that is given to us. So we make even more mistakes because we rush, we're in a hurry, okay? So, check this out, deep divers. When I used to make videos and when I would mess up a word, I thought, oh my gosh, I got to do the whole video again. Because, by the way, deep divers, I only do videos in one take. I press record and let it run. There are no edits in my videos. What? Slow motion this side? But when I first started, I'm like, oh my gosh, what are they going to think of this mistake? I messed up a word. Oh no, it's the end of the world. And a lot of us don't realize that it's not that serious. Your mistakes are not that serious because the universe will always give you a second chance. It's all about learning how to forgive yourself, to realize that so what, you made a mistake, but that mistake is actually a lesson in disguise. That mistake is actually your learning curve. You become wiser after the mistake. A lot of people are afraid to make a mistake, therefore they never progress. Therefore they never grow. Therefore they don't level up. So don't worry about your mistakes. If you made a mistake in a relationship, if you ended up with the wrong person, there is no wrong person, deep divers. There is only somebody that will lead you to your true reflection in the end, so thank them. Ralph, what? I chose the wrong job. It was a mistake. Don't worry about it. Now you know what you don't want. That will lead you to where you need to be. Ralph, I made a mistake. I was hanging around the wrong people and I got into trouble. It's not a mistake. It's a learning curve. Now you know that you got to surround yourself with a cat down the road, right? Right? Right. There are no mistakes, deep divers. Only stepping stones to help you become your greatest version. What? Slow motion this side. Deep divers. What is the second worry you have that you shouldn't? This can change everything, deep divers. Now, a lot of people, as soon as they wake up, what happens? They go on their phone. Let me do it with you. And they look at other people's profiles and they're like, Ralph, I'm like, what? I'm not beautiful enough. Deep divers, is that you? As soon as you wake up, you start comparing how you look to other people. And now you're looking a little bit shaky, baby. Ladies, fellas, you're like, oh my gosh, look at them. And then look at me. A lot of people are worried about their looks, their image, how they look, if they are beautiful enough or not, if they are handsome enough or not. They have this insecurity. And deep divers, I'm here to tell you that you don't have to worry if you are beautiful enough or not, if you are handsome enough or not, because the universe made you that way for a reason. Comparison is the greatest thief of joy. In our society, we have a standard of beauty. So whose standard are you living by? What? Slow motion this side. I accept myself, deep divers. I'm the most attractive being in the world to me because I love myself and I'm good enough. And when I look in the mirror, I say, thank you, universe. Did you know, deep divers, I've got one tooth overlapping the other one? And I always thought, hey, universe, why didn't you make my teeth like 100% straight? And then I actually learned how to love it. My sister also has it. Check this out, deep divers. I was going shopping one day, and a Hindu woman said, hey, the universe is going to work in your favor, because anytime someone has like an overlapping tooth like that, it means good fortune is about to come their way. I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you, universe. That's a confirmation, right? I accept myself. So if you are worried about how you look, am I fat enough or thin enough, or is my nose long enough, or do I have big muscles or not, or is my butt big enough, ladies, or are my breasts big enough, or are my eyes blue or not? Just be grateful for how the universe made you, because it's a gift. You don't have to worry about how you look, because that's not even the truth of who you actually are. You are the energy underneath everything. Oh, baby. Deep divers, what is a third thing you're worrying about that you don't have to? This can change everything. It is how you are going to get there and how long it's going to take. When it comes to manifesting a dream, deep divers, when it comes to starting a business, when it comes to starting a new job, when it comes to going to college, wherever you may be right now in your life journey, in your career, a lot of us sometimes have this worry. Am I ever going to get there? Am I ever going to get to the promised land, deep divers? Am I ever going to make it? Am I ever going to make something out of myself? Well, I'm here to tell you, deep divers, you've already made it. You've already won the lottery of life. 4 trillion to 1, you beat the odds. You were born. The universe chose you to experience this wonderful existence. So people, back in the day, deep divers, people are like, Ralph, one day you're going to make it. I'm like, I already made it, right? I already made it, deep divers. I'm already there. And you are also already there. You just don't know it yet. Realize this today, deep divers. When you are in alignment with yourself, when you are in alignment with yourself, everything will move in alignment for you, around you. When you are in alignment within yourself, everything will align for you. What? Slow motion this side. So I'm no longer worried, will I get there? I'm already here because I'm in alignment with myself. Therefore, everything aligns around me. I don't worry how long it's going to take. How long will it take for me to get there, for me to do this, for me to accomplish this? Because deep divers, I'm so enamored, so infatuated, so in love, and I'm rising in love. I'm rising in love with what I am doing. I'm only trusting the process. There is no destination. There is nowhere to get to. I'm already here and I'm in love with the process. Now all of the worries disappear. Deep divers, what is the fourth thing you're worrying about that you shouldn't? This can change everything. It is this, deep divers. Death, the grim reaper, the angel of death. Oh no, Ralph, I'm afraid of death. Deep divers, a lot of people are afraid of death, and that's okay. It just means you're human. But what if I told you this? Death is an illusion. There is no death in nature. Show me something dead in nature. Nature recycles everything. What? Slow motion this side. Cow manure creates roses. Life and death are an inseparable process. Two sides of the same coin. And when I started to realize this, that actually death is a natural process, just like life. They go hand in hand. And I'm a nerd, deep divers, which actually means no one ever really dies, because energy can never be destroyed, only transferred. When I realize this, deep divers, we are immortal. I am immortal. I can never die. I'm gonna be here forever and ever and ever. Thank you, universe. And that's why it feels so good to be alive. So my worry of death disappeared, because I'm like, there is no death. There is only life. Deep divers, what's the fifth thing you're worrying about that you don't need to? This can change everything. 7-day vegan challenge. Shout out to everybody who is eating a delicious mango right now, some okra right now full of vitamin A, some Brussels sprouts right now full of vitamin A, and of course some dates and figs full of antioxidants. Shout out to everybody eating to live. A lot of people, deep divers, are worried about getting the perfect diet. They're like, oh my gosh, I gotta eat the right foods. I gotta eat like how Ralph Smart is eating. My meal plan has to be right and perfect. No, it doesn't. Deep divers, I've been on this plant-based journey for over 15 years. I've been a vegan, inspiring millions to go vegan. But before that point, I was eating all kinds of crap, but I needed to get to where I needed to eat all kinds of crap to move to where I am right now. So if you are a pescatarian, if you're eating fish, if you're eating whatever you're doing, it's okay if you have in your mind the knowledge that, hey, every single day I'm making one step and I'm taking one move to start eating better. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to be a raw foodist. You don't have to be a breatharian. You don't have to be a vegan. You don't even have to be a vegetarian. You have to do what works best for you and the planet. And that's a choice you have to make. For me, it's being a vegan because I love animals, so I protect them by not eating them. But if you are in transition right now, if you are transitioning to a plant-based diet, don't beat yourself up because you're not there yet. It takes time. Being a vegan took me a long time because it's not easy to give up meat, chicken, beef, pork. It's not easy to give up eggs. Right? I used to love my mom's omelette. That had to go. But it was all a process. So learn how to trust the process. Let go and trust the universe. Deep divers, what is the sixth? Oh, baby, thing you're worrying about that you don't have to. This can change everything. Your past. A lot of us, we're worried about our past, what we did, the mistakes we made. And once again, if we go back to number one, the mistake is what keeps us in a state of arrested development. Your past is not who you are right now. It's only a tiny part of it. You can recreate yourself. You can reinvent yourself when you are in the present. I screwed up big time, Ralph. I can't get over it. So what? Nobody has a clean slate if you're on this planet. So learn from it. Don't let it defeat you. Let your past inspire you. Then there is nothing to be worried about. I got a question for you. It was a painful experience, right? In your past, the breakup, the accident you had, it didn't go your way, I know. If I was to take that whole experience away from you, and I had to take the wisdom as well, Would you want that? No, no, no. You see? So you want the wisdom that you learned from your past, but you don't want your past. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways. You needed the wisdom. And it happened because of your past. They go hand in hand. You became wiser from your past. Therefore, you needed it. But now it's time to move on. It's time to be in the present moment. And once you realize that, your past is not your enemy. Your past is your friend. Your past is your lesson. Your past is your wisdom. You stop worrying. Deep divers, what's the seventh thing you have been worrying about that you don't have to? Your future. A lot of us, we are afraid of the unknown, what it holds for us. There is an Arabic word called maktub, which means it was written. And I've always known this, deep divers, as a clairvoyant, that we don't choose. Yes, we have free will, but it has already been written in the stars. The time we were born and when we will leave here. So I started to realize there's nothing for me to be worried about because it was written. I don't have to be worried about tomorrow because it was written. And by the way, tomorrow is only a continuation of the now, present moments. So if you take care of the now, tomorrow will take care of itself. What? Slow motion this side. So deep divers, focus on the now and everything will take care of itself. What is the eighth, oh baby, thing you have been worrying about? Staying up late, sweating, right? Now you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about it. Look, deep divers, this can change everything. Worrying about what other people think of you. How many times have you worried about what someone thinks? I used to worry about that all the time, deep divers. Am I good enough? I'm here to tell you that that is a worry you don't need because it's a waste of your time and energy. It is none of your business what I think of you or anybody for that matter. It is only your business to be concerned with how you see yourself. That is the only thing that matters. You have to live with you. So I always say this, deep divers, let them do the work. If they are thinking of you, that's a compliment. They have to do the thinking. They have to use that energy, that time. Don't do it for them. Don't do it for them. Focus on you. Let them think whatever they want to think. At the end of the day, you know you. Your job is to accept yourself. Your job is to love yourself. And the right people will come into your life. Deep divers, what is the ninth, oh baby, thing you have been worrying about that you don't need to? This can change everything. If, wait a minute, you have the latest phone or not. This is an iPhone X, deep divers. People are like, Ralph, you got the new iPhone? I'm like, nah, I just got the iPhone X. Too many phones right now, upgrading all the time. But I'm like, have you upgraded your mind today? What? Slow motion this side. You've upgraded your phone, but have you upgraded your mind? Have you upgraded your diet? Have you upgraded your lifestyle? That's what you got to be upgrading. Forget about a phone, deep divers. Anyone will do the job. So I started to realize, wait a minute, who cares if I've got the latest phone or not? Life is more about the inside rather than the outside. It's not so much about whether you have the latest materialistic possessions or not. It's all about what you are cultivating within yourself, the virtues you are cultivating within yourself. This is what matters at the end of the day. This is what matters at the end of the day. The virtues, oh baby, you are cultivating within yourself. Love, kindness, generosity, peace, tranquility. This, for me, is more important than the latest phone. So I stopped worrying about if I had the latest phone or not. And everything just became beautiful. Deep divers, what is a 10th? Oh, you thought I was going to say baby, didn't you? 10th thing you have been worrying about that you don't need to. This can change everything. Deep divers, it is this. If you are popular enough. Am I popular enough, Ralph? Am I verified? Deep divers, I'm verified on YouTube. But before I was already verified by the universe. What? Slow motion this side. Stop waiting for society to verify you. The universe has already verified you. Yes, you are the actual person, right? Because that's what they asked for. Are you a public figure? Right? Deep divers, you are good enough. What is this talk about fame and being popular? Why do so many people want popularity? Because they want attention. They're like, hey, look at me. Hey, look at me. You have to give yourself your own attention. Forget about wanting attention from other people. Give yourself your own attention. Once I had that realization, deep divers, all of my worries disappeared. Because I'm like, actually, my value is internal. I already felt like gold before I got a YouTube Gold Award. I started to realize that it's not about being popular. I'm extremely popular on YouTube. But what is more important than that is me being true to who I am, is me being authentic. That's more important than popularity. Don't sell your soul for a few silver coins. You're worth more than that. So stay true to yourself and say, hey, this soul is not for sale. I'm not going to do this just to go viral, to be popular in this matrix. I'm going to stay true to myself. Deep divers. I mentor a lot of celebrities. They come to me, they watch my videos. And some of them aren't how they appear to be on their profile pages. They're just regular, normal human beings like all of us who go to the toilet a couple of times a day. Yeah, just human. Now we are stars because we are made of stardust, literally. The nitrogen in your DNA, the calcium in your teeth, the iron in your blood, the carbon in your apple pies were made in the interior of collapsing stars, deep divers. What? Slow motion this side. You are literally stardust. So they call a celebrity a star because stars govern things. But you are a star, deep diver, so become the star of your own show. And you won't be concerned about, hey, am I popular enough or not? You won't be so fixated on those celebrities. You will realize that actually, I am the star. And all of your worries will just disappear. You'll find peace again and, well, then you'll just say, Phil, so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? Beautiful deep divers. We're just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to everybody who's been getting the wonderful good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes. Got a question for me, deep divers? Add me on Instagram right now at Infinite Waters. And the model search is on. If you are a sexy ass model, with a lot of heart, add me on Instagram at Infinite Waters. Show me what you got. If this video resonated with you, deep divers, check out the new book then for more information like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon. Deep divers, have a beautiful day and let love guide you, not fear or worry. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. We are out here in the heart of nature, baby, and there is nothing to be worried about out here. Absolutely nothing. Peace.